2 testing. Okay, just to be sure it's working. I got my beautiful voice, morning voice. Glad to be back. It's been a while since I've been streaming on my own channel, so hopefully it won't be the last time before a long time. So yeah, I'm just like trying to get back at it for June. I'm still streaming on the Pixologic one, but I kind of I was like quite busy, but now it starts to I'm starting to have more time, so and I really wanted to get back at my own thing, so here we go. We'll start with that, and then is that Dano? Or you call yourself Snado? Or just tell me how you want me like to call you. Glad you could make it. I don't know if it's early in where you live, but over here it's 5 a.m. so come drink coffee with me. I got mine right over here, so cheers. So yeah, right now I'm just adding like a little bit of creases to the edge manually. I did like a first pass with the crease poly group, but now I'm putting them like roughly. It's just to be sure my shape's gonna be holding up. So I think it should be alright. I'm gonna subdivide a few times, and if it doesn't work, then I'll go back. So who's holding up? Okay, over here I'm missing some. Over here as well. Ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Hey, what's up? I'm back, sorry about that. A few questions for my girlfriend this morning. Oh yeah, I did your name before. Sorry, I mean like I got like a hard time keeping track, and specifically names. I never was like super good at remembering people's name. I'm like I guess like I'm a visual kind of guy, so I remember a lot more faces than names. So but still, I'm drinking coffee with you this morning. That won't change. So how you been? Good? No, I did not actually complete the character. That's why like I'm so much at it. Like I I got like pretty busy with work, and yeah, I like to let it go for a while. But in the meantime, I actually work like on a during lunchtime, like on another character. That's one of the characters that I shown like in. If you look up on my Instagram, like you'll see I did like some kind of dead shot redesign, like a speed sculpt. So that's pretty much everything that happened. But yeah, for this one, I'm still. It's coming along, but if you look like right now, I'm still working on the legs and stuff like that. But yeah, just for the sake of time, like I won't uh, reveal everything. Maybe like I'll wait for later this week to show where I'm at with it. But yeah, since like you see the timer, like I got like 20 minutes left, so I just like to get as much as I can done. And yeah, that's one of the main purpose why I really wanna just crunch through this. It's just like to get done with it, and then after that move on to something else. Because this been like dragging forever. I think I've been like working on it before Christmas. So man, it's almost been a year. So well, three quarter of a year, but still, with a little bit of time here and there, it's always like a struggle when you're not like doing this full time. It's you want to push yourself and try new things, push the details, push your skills, but of course every time that you do that, it takes you more time. So and there's always an exploration phase as well. It's like what I do is not like perfect the first time, so there's like a kind of a learning process. That's how you polish your approach and model it to your preferences. So yeah, so the only thing like I'm doing right now, it's a little bit messy, but it's just like it felt like way too rough, like just to put it like this. So I just wanted to at least like refine it just a little bit more, so it looks like it's been worked, and it's more elegant. So at least like when you look from far away, I'm just gonna remove my mask. Ooh, you didn't like that. Hello, Crow Caro 96. How you doing? Like everything, I'm trying to be super soft with one of the thing that I'm not like using often, but it's like it's kind of a super practical, is the when you go to masking, if I can find it, and the coffee still needs like to kick in, but yeah, there's like one called topological, and basically that's one that it's like pretty cool. Like that one I'm using it like quite a bit. For some reason, like my UI, like every time that I'm sharing like a UI with work, it seems like my resolution at work is not the same one as over here. So like some of my buttons get like kind of cropped, and I think like my button used to be here. But yeah, topological is like you move it uh, per object. If you got like two objects, I can take this and I will affect like the other one, even if they're like part of the same subgroup, which is like something pretty helpful. And I think you can modify the range if you want it like to have like a bigger range of influence, and this is, yeah, that's the range, and like that's the how efficient it's gonna be, like I think around your brush. But yeah, that's one thing. But the thing I wanted to show you was like mask by polygroup. You know, you can put the value that you like. Usually I play around with it with, you know, between 0 and 100, and this will affect, in our case it might not be like the best thing, because we got like many polygroups, but still like sometimes they're not combined, but if they would be like I'm only affecting like the purple polygroup right now, and it's masking like the other ones. So it's exactly if I'm doing like this, but instead of doing my mask, it does it, you know, for me. So yeah, because sometimes like you wanna you wanna you wanna combine everything, and it's a lot more easier. If you don't want to split it, you can use it, you know, like that. But yeah, so yeah, for like some use, like I changed, like, you know, for 2018, like some people ask, like on my when I was like streaming for Pixelogic, like if I updated or play with the new tools or anything like that. There's like two new things that I'm kind of adding up to my pipeline, and one is like polygroup it, which is that's a good tool. It's not quite there yet. Like I've played around like quite a bit, and it's a good start. But yeah, the one that is like super efficient is actually the Sculptress one, which is over here. No, not over here. It's where it is, over here. So yeah, when you activate that, I'm actually like building on top of my sketch. So before, like I would do like a tiny mesh, but now I can just like isolate that and then continue to work on it, because I'll isolate it and wait. I'm gonna show you. I think it's gonna be easier. So I'm just like trying to find like a part that I'll need like to work out. Um, but I think I'll go for this then. Or maybe, yeah, I'll go for this now, and I already got my part, but it's just like show you where I'm going with this. So usually what I do would be, and I'm kind of redoing exactly what I'm doing before, which is an extract on this, because the reason why I cannot use Sculptris Pro on it is actually because I got like 4 subdivision levels. So yeah, it doesn't accept that. It only accepts like when you got like 0 subdivisions. So, and since most of those things gonna be all separate parts, I'm just like sculpting them together just to be sure I got like some kind of harmony and all the shapes follow. But yeah, like I'm gonna extract it, 0 thickness, accept. So now I got my object, isolate, then usually I'll group mask, because for some reason it's always like bleeding off, and I got more than I wanted, so delete hidden. And after that, I got 2 choice, because now I got like a lot of subdivisions. You can go to my you can do like a polish by features or polish by group, depending. So like your border is going to be cleaner, and that's a good time to play around with your borders just to help out the ZRemesher. So let's just say for this it's not like the best example, but still, like I'm showing you the technique. The reason why it's not the best example is just because it's cylindrical. Usually cylindrical stuff, I rather like just use like a cylindrical and play with the Z modeler, or do it like in Max and with the GoZ instead of playing it, because it's so easy to mess up the whole cylindrical kind of aspect. So let's just say like that's our mesh that I wanna see remesh. My UI is like it's pretty poor right now, but so 0.5. I'm just like trying to go really low. We'll try half again, and half. So it's just so like I'm going for this. So now, like before I start like doing my you know, that's the new update in my pipeline. Instead of just going like with my panel loop and then having like thickness and stuff like that, then I'll go back to Sculptress Pro for some reason. Yeah, that's a weird bug. Like for some reason it doesn't want to activate. Do I need like Dynamesh on or something? No. If I do a duplicate, will it work? No. Merge visible. Yeah, for some reason I had like this bug a few times. Like I need like to speak with the guys, but yeah, like for some reason I need like to close down ZBrush and then reopen it like again to actually have my option activated. But that's the thing, like usually what I do would be at this point I will just like start, you know, adding some details. And what I like compared to just going to Dynamesh, well, first stuff like Dynamesh, like you see, like it redo my topology, so it's like all my borders are now like super kind of messed up, and it closes my holes. This is not like a big deal. You can always like, you know, do that and then remove it, but still like my borders, it's like something that I really hate when he does that. And plus, like when you use Sculptress, it will condense detail and geometry in specific zone where you add up some detail. So I work my part like a lot more with this, and once again I'm not like constrained by subdivision. Once I'm happy with all my parts, then I will do like my usual pipeline, which is, you know, I've subdivided like a few times, freeze it, then we'll just do like a same, and then I'll do like a unfreeze, so it's reprojecting all my detail on the new topology, which is cleaner. So yeah, I hope like I didn't go like too fast, and I didn't lose you, but you'll see it like around, like, you know, I'm just like starting back to stream, but I'll use it like quite a bit in the upcoming stream. So yes, I do live in Canada right now. I'm living in Quebec City, which is the capital of the province of Quebec. I moved here like a few years ago. Just wanted to have a quiet life with my family, so it's been great. I'm working for Ubisoft in Quebec City, so that's what I'm doing today, just after the stream. So hey, what's up, Thomas? Glad that you could make it, man. Thomas is working on one hell of a cool sculpture right now. If you can get the chance, go check out his channel. I know, like on Instagram, like he's called Le Caramel, but I can't remember. Oh, I guess like your name, like on Twitch, is Polysculpt. So come on, man. Why? Oh, because I got my mask on. See, like that's one of the main reason why it's so hard to actually. It's probably because I left my yeah, my mask by poly groups to 100. So now like I was like trying to do H polish on this edge, but the problem was I could only do like one poly group at a time. So I'll just like do Put it back to 0. There you go. Yeah, another trick that I'm doing right now, like all my that's the thing like I brought back, but all the colors that you see, it's not because I wanted like to make it pretty. It's more like first off, like for me, it's like a visual cue to know which part that are extracted, and sometimes when they play against the we'll see the background, but it's like my base mesh where from which one it was extracted. Um, I just feel like it's easier to sculpt. It's sometimes like I will remove the piece that used to be there, and sometimes it's clipping through. But by using the same color, I will get like sometimes a hard time to see it. And if I left it there, then once I'll since my stuff is like usually pretty detailed, when I 3D print it and I did not see it, then you know I don't want like one thing to be going through. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now. This thing. What? Okay. I think I'll need like to leave you on this. Sadly, I know it's like we're still having 4 minutes, but yeah, my boy just woke up, so. But no worries, I'll be here. I'll be there tomorrow morning, so we can continue this amazing chat. So in the meantime, I'd like to say have a good day and see you soon tomorrow. And good luck with your sculpt, Thomas. Ciao.